Time to start a new day. Well, I almost beat the sun out. Dang it. This is my last thing I'm doing is taking this picture and then I'm on the trail. Some things I just have to stop and appreciate. No idea what it is. Good morning. This is day 4 and I gotta tell you, this is what I love. I love the trail stretching in front of me. Beautiful vistas. Downhill-ish. It's up and down. Birds singing. Just picking your way along the trail. Sometimes rockier than others. Thank goodness for trekking poles. They save my knees and probably my face at times. I'm about a mile to water. I've got a little bit of a liter that I probably should have drank at camp. I could arrive empty knowing it's just a mile away, but I was all loaded up, my backpack was on, and didn't want to stop and take it off again. But I sure am thirsty, so I'll be happy to get there and stop and have my power bar. Onward! That is so dang pretty. Perfect trail junction. Now let's go downhill. I mean, seriously. Wonder what's around that bend. Let's go find out. More trail, more beauty. Seems weird to see traffic and to think that what I'm hiking is just a quick zip between exits in the car. I don't miss it though. This is awesome. I don't know if I'm supposed to be crossing this bridge or under the bridge, but it's Buckman Springs Bridge, and I see the water down there. I sure hope there's a trailhead ahead that takes me down to it. Just what I need, just when I need it. I think this is my turn. It's steep and sketchy, but that's okay. We go under the bridge into the shade to filter water. I felt a little sketchy letting cars see me descend down that remote trail. Don't usually feel vulnerable out here. Still don't, but if the wrong person sees you going to a secluded space, that's not good. So let's come over here and hang out with the graffiti and the shade and the water flowing nicely. I'm on the right path. Always good to know. The many faces of the PCT. I could make a bowl out of that. I wonder if that's the hill that I have to climb tomorrow. I try not to think about it. Whew. Wow, that's a beauty. Wow. Gorgeous. I've probably said this before, but somebody told me that rattlesnakes sense you by vibration. So I double tap my sticks a lot. Just to let them know I'm here. Sure don't want to surprise one. I saw my second one yesterday. It scurried across the trail. I took a wide berth left around it. They're not my favorites. This is pretty. I'm at about mile 25. I can only imagine what's hiding in this grass. But ooh, flowers. Nice. These trees are magnificent. And when they come down, they create obstacles. Thou shalt not pass. All because this is nice. Thank you, trail maintenance. So weird hearing traffic not too far from that road. Oh, look at that beauty. Just think of the bulls. If the sun wasn't going to get so blazing hot, I would sit under that tree for a while. Sure looked inviting. Feels like their beauty deserves to be shared. Off we go. So I'm approaching Cottonwood Creek. So I'm guessing all these big guys must be cottonwoods. If you're hiding in these weeds, stay where you are. Holy water crossing. Alright. Looks like I'll be getting wet. I'm a few steps away and somebody placed a pipe. Does that mean they've also placed things all the way across? I don't really want to stop and take off my shoes. Ooh, I see a board way over there. All right, let's try it. Okay, nice people. Thank you. Okay, well, sure looked sturdy, but it collapsed and my feet are drenched. Puddled in my shoes. I'm told they'll dry as I go. So much for leaving these socks out on the clothesline every night so that they would be dry today. Nice that one has had. Wow. So far, wet shoes, walking in wet shoes doesn't seem so bad. told that trail shoes are a great idea because they will dry out better than waterproof shoes. Let's see what I think in a while. You convinced me. I'll just stay on trail. Well, I'm a little tired and it's hot. So I think I'm going to accept the invitation this time and sit under that tree for just a little bit. Well, I checked my mileages and elevations, and I have some pretty steep climbs ahead. And the heat of the day is going to get worse. So I decided not to take a break yet. Just keep on keeping on. Artificial. Sure is green. Looks like plastic tucked into the ground. I'm not going to check it. Don't want to bend over. I don't know anything about animal prints. I guess when it was rainy out here, some guy left his mark. Mystery solved. Okay. Oh, those trees are so inviting. So cruel. Wow, that's a beauty. Won't even fit in the screen. This one is so enticing. It's got a picnic table and everything. I'm gonna break. My third rattlesnake, and it does not stop being unnerving. I didn't see that one, but he rattled for a good long while. He was behind me, so I just carried on. Whew. Well, it looks like that hill is my destiny. It's like being at home and walking under the Forest Hill Bridge. I keep trying to remind myself on these hikes that, okay, did a lot of elevation, home on practice hikes in Sierra. Not called Sierra. What's it called? Stevens Creek Trail, I think. And it's beautiful. I thought about that all the way through the hike over to Lake Morena through the worst part. Getting ready to come up on some serious elevation, so I'll be telling myself again, I can do it. I feel like I'm a runner in a race and the flowers are high-fiving me. You can do it! You can do it! That's my challenge for the day. I wonder what's around that bend. Let's find out. Yep. It's slow going for me right here. Hi.
I'm going to change the vertical. So I came back down. How's it going? I came back down. I came back down to 10%, and then like 6% for like walking and covering.
Some of the first people I've seen in days. It's a local trail.
I want to go to Greenland too. Of all places. Yeah, me too. But, you know,
You're some of the first people I've seen in days, so I thought I would get a video.
how are you?
Good.
My way.
Pretty sweet campsite. Not tonight, though. This is what you do to sit out the worst of the heat. You find a spot of shade, Drink some water, cover your knees to block the sun, and rest. And hope there's no rattlesnakes near you. With the same idea. Looks like I'm heading downhill a bit, and then that sure looks like a trail up there. I hear there's a waterfall in a mile, so I'm gonna go hang out there a bit. That sounds awesome. I'm sitting in shade to take a break. It's hard to find shade out here. It's super hot. Doesn't really look as much like a desert as you would think, but it's climb, climb, climb. Whew. Let's see what's around this bend. Poppies! Yay! Poppies! Cool. There's a nice breeze up here. And poppies, which is really cool. There's the tent site that's supposed to have a waterfall beside it. And I sure hope they're right. I hate when there's multiple path options. This one seems better traveled. Be a lot of uphill coming back. If there's a waterfall, it'll be worth it. I'm descending about 10 minutes, and there's the waterfall. Way the hell down there. Oh my god. It was really steep. It's gonna be super steep going back. Now I need water, so I pretty much need to go down there. But oh my god. So that didn't turn out well. There were two guys down at the watering hole. So I decided to turn around and come up that ridiculous incline. So it's only a little over a mile to Kitchen Creek, but I needed to rest and rounded the corner, and here was a little rock shade. Sun there. Sun back there. Shade. I'm a snail.
My brain's just gone blank on his old band, who you haven't played in ages. But his name's Hamilton Leafhauser.
So I gotta admit, I'm having a little meltdown. Just not getting to that waterfall and having to do that steep climb back out, and just my pace being so slow is so defeating. I thought I would be doing 3 times this fast based on my practice paces. I'm not normally a crybaby. I just feel really disheartened, a little overwhelmed. But there's the trail that's waiting for me. My sweet husband just gave me a pep talk. Thank goodness for cell signal right here. I'm gonna go find the next creek and get some water. And then tomorrow I got a crazy elevation climb to get to Laguna, so Wish me luck. Thanks for being here, you guys. Okay, before you send out a rescue team for me, look at this beauty. It is medicine. I didn't think it was going to be easy out here. I knew it was going to be hard. Just when you're in the middle of difficult, sometimes it's rough. But the beauty is awesome. Just like Tim says, 1 foot at a time. Thanks, babe. Wow, it's so pretty and inviting down there. But you know what? I am going to go 3 miles instead of 1 and get easier access water. I think today is not the day for another steep uphill. But man, those rapids look awesome. You can just lay down in the water. Could rinse out my dirty clothes. So beautiful. Please tell me that is not the trail. Oh boy. Just for the record, it's hard, but it's still better than the way I felt sitting on my couch. Just really surprised at going so slow. I didn't expect it to be easy out here. It's not that. I was 2/3 faster when hiking at home, so it's just taking me a really long time to get anywhere. And you don't see anybody on trail all day, which is fine. I'm used to peace and quiet, and it's really pretty out here. But just had a little meltdown. I'm about 1.5 miles from camp, and then I will be all good again. Big, big climb tomorrow. Be thinking of me. Are they circling for me? I don't really trust the downhills anymore because they're usually followed by grueling uphills. Look what I see. Those are so cool. had a rock in my shoe. They say, do not wait to take your shoe off and get the pebble out. When something hurts, there is no time like the present. I should be at the campground, and whoa, look at all this shade. I don't hear a creek flowing, but I know it's here, and I need it. So let me poke around. Yeah, there's an awesome spot over there. The best feeling of the day. Oh, taking the shoes and gaiters and socks off and putting on camp shoes. I do not regret them at all. Water has ever tasted so good. There is a creek that runs right through my campground, and I am the only one here. Whew. Seriously wasn't sure I was gonna make it. Can't wait to get my legs. After looking at those big old trees all day, yay, I get to sleep under some. And don't worry, I checked for widowmakers, it looks okay. I love this campsite, and look what I realized is on your way out, you literally cross flowing water. So it'll be easy to bottle up in the morning. Definitely need more water today than I had. Tomorrow than I had today. Today I had a couple of water sources that were just way too difficult to access. So I'm reading very carefully all the notes, and anything that says steep, I will stock up more water and move on. Stock up before I get there. I have the coolest trees out here. A lot of character. The downside of sleeping near water, I guess. I'm glad I have a mesh inner tent. Not a single time that pump sack has not felt fun. Just wave it around till it has air and squish it in. I can't do it with one hand, but it's pretty awesome. It's so weird having these campgrounds all to myself each night. Sometimes they're a tent site. This is like a campground. There's room for 10 tents here. And it's right by flowing water. So trust me, if there were hikers out here, they would want to stay here. But I'm gonna go down to the watering hole.